What if one of the biggest threats to your health after 70 is sitting quietly inside the room where you're supposed to feel the safest? Most seniors believe the bedroom is the place where the body recovers, rests, and heals. But what if certain objects inside that room are actually disrupting sleep, increasing fall risk, worsening memory, and quietly accelerating physical decline every single night? And here's the disturbing part. Most older adults never realize the damage until something serious happens. A fall, a sleepless year, chronic fatigue, confusion during the night, or a loss of independence that seemed to come out of nowhere. Something is hiding in plain sight. Doctors, sleep researchers, and geriatric specialists have been warning about this for years. But the message rarely reaches older adults clearly. According to the National Institute on Aging, poor sleep quality and nighttime hazards are directly linked to increased hospitalization, memory decline, depression, and even shortened lifespan in adults over 65. Yet millions of seniors continue surrounding themselves with things in the bedroom that quietly work against the body's aging process. And the most surprising part, some of these items are considered completely normal. To understand why this matters, we need to go back to the beginning. In early adulthood, the body is resilient. People can sleep almost anywhere. Loud televisions, cluttered rooms, poor mattresses, late-night snacks, bright alarm clocks. None of it seems to matter much. The brain adapts, the muscles recover quickly, balance remains strong, hormones regulate sleep efficiently. Most people assume this flexibility will last forever. But the body keeps score silently. By the 40s, subtle changes begin appearing. Melatonin production starts declining. Deep sleep becomes shorter. Stress hormones remain elevated longer during the night. According to sleep researchers at Stanford and Harvard, adults in midlife often lose nearly 1 to 2 hours of restorative sleep without fully realizing it. They wake up more tired, but blame stress, work, or aging itself. At the same time, the bedroom slowly changes too. More electronics enter the room. More medications sit on nightstands. More clutter builds up. More distractions become normalized. And because the decline happens gradually, people stop noticing how much the environment is affecting them. Then comes the shift after 70. This is where the bedroom becomes either a recovery zone or a danger zone. The aging brain becomes more sensitive to light exposure at night. The body becomes less stable during midnight trips to the bathroom. Blood pressure changes more dramatically when standing up suddenly. Vision weakens in dim lighting. Sleep fragmentation increases. According to the CDC, falls are now the leading cause of injury-related death among older Americans, and many of those falls begin in the bedroom during nighttime. Movement. But here's the mystery most people miss. The problem is often not the body alone. It is the environment around the body. And that leads us to the first thing seniors should remove from their bedroom immediately. Loose rugs and unstable floor clutter. At first, this sounds too simple to matter, but research from the National Council on Aging shows that a significant percentage of nighttime falls in older adults involve tripping hazards near the bed. Small rugs curl at the edges, shoes sit in walking paths, electrical cords stretch across floors unnoticed in dim light. The real danger begins when aging reflexes slow down. In younger years, the brain corrects balance instantly. After 70, reaction speed decreases sharply. One stumble becomes a hip fracture. One fracture becomes hospitalization. And for many seniors, hospitalization becomes the beginning of permanent physical decline. But there's another hidden consequence. Fear. After one nighttime fall, many older adults develop anxiety about moving around independently. Sleep becomes lighter because the brain stays alert. Independence starts shrinking quietly inside the very room meant for rest. Now here's the second thing many seniors should remove: bright televisions and constantly running screens. This is where modern habits collide with aging biology. For decades, many people fell asleep with the television on. It felt comforting. Background noise reduced loneliness. But blue light exposure suppresses melatonin production, especially older adults whose sleep systems are already weakened. Researchers from the Sleep Foundation found that nighttime light exposure can delay sleep cycles, increase confusion during waking episodes, and worsen memory consolidation in aging brains. And here's the twist few people hear about. Even when seniors fall asleep with the TV on, the brain often remains partially stimulated throughout the night. That means the body rests physically while the nervous system stays activated. Over months and years, poor sleep quality contributes to higher risks of dementia, heart disease, weakened immunity, and depression. Now think about how many older adults wake up exhausted. Despite spending 8 hours in bed, the cause may be sitting directly across from them every night. The third thing seniors should remove is old medication clutter. This one becomes dangerous fast. Many older adults keep outdated prescriptions, mix pills, sleep aids, or duplicate medications scattered across bedroom drawers and nightstands. According to the CDC, medication errors affect hundreds of thousands of seniors yearly, especially during nighttime confusion or poor lighting conditions. And here's what makes this especially dangerous after 70. The liver and kidneys process medications more slowly. That means accidental double dosing, expired pills, or incorrect nighttime medication combinations become far more harmful than they were decades earlier. The breaking point often happens suddenly: a dizzy episode, a dangerous blood pressure drop, a fall after taking the wrong sleep aid. Many families never realize the environment contributed to the emergency, but there is another object hiding in millions of bedrooms that quietly damages seniors every night: heavy emotional clutter, boxes of unresolved memories, closets overflowing with things nobody uses, nightstands covered with unopened paperwork, grief reminders, financial stress, or emotional weight from decades earlier. Now, this may sound psychological rather than medical, but research increasingly shows the connection between clutter and stress hormones. You see, LA studies on home environments found that cluttered personal spaces increase cortisol levels and mental fatigue, especially in older adults already dealing with cognitive overload. And this creates a hidden chain reaction. Mental clutter increases stress. Stress disrupts sleep. Poor sleep worsens memory and emotional regulation. Then anxiety increases even more. The room begins holding emotional tension instead of peace. Many seniors don't realize their bedroom has slowly transformed from a sanctuary into a storage unit for unresolved pressure. Now, here comes the fifth and perhaps most overlooked item of all: oversized furniture and unsafe bed height. This sounds harmless until the body changes with age. Beds that are to high increase fall risk during nighttime standing. Beds that are to low strain knees and hips. Large furniture narrows walking space. Bulky bedroom layouts create dangerous movement patterns for aging adults waking up in darkness. According to aging mobility specialists, simple bedroom redesigns can significantly reduce injury risk and improve independence after 70. Yet most people never rethink their room setup because they associate changing furniture with giving in to aging. But the smartest seniors understand something powerful. Adapting is not weakness. It is survival with wisdom. And this leads to a deeper truth nobody talks about enough. The bedroom becomes increasingly important as people age because older adults spend more time there recovering. Sleep quality affects inflammation. Inflammation affects memory. Memory affects independence. Independence affects emotional health. Everything connects, but most seniors try the wrong solutions first. They buy stronger sleeping pills instead of improving the environment. They ignore clutter because it's always been there. They keep dangerous furniture because of emotional attachment. They add more blankets, more noise, more distractions, hoping comfort alone will solve the deeper issue. Meanwhile, the nervous system keeps sending signals that something is wrong. And here is the most important twist: small environmental changes often create massive health improvements after 70 because the body becomes more sensitive to surroundings. Tiny disruptions that once meant nothing now carry bigger consequences. This is why elderly wisdom matters. Older adults who age successfully often simplify aggressively. Their bedrooms become calmer, safer, quieter, and easier to navigate. Less chaos, less stimulation, less risk, more recovery. Now here are 3 direct actions every adult over 60 can apply today. First, clear one walking path completely from the bed to the bathroom tonight. No rugs, no cords, no clutter. Make nighttime movement automatic and safe. Second, remove at least one source of nighttime stimulation. That could mean sleeping without the TV, dimming lights earlier, or moving screens out of the bedroom entirely. Third, simplify the room emotionally and physically. Donate unused items. Organize medications clearly. Create a space that supports calm instead of mental overload. And here is one warning every senior should hear. Never ignore frequent nighttime waking, confusion, or falls. These are not always normal aging. They are often early signs that the body and environment are no longer working together safely. Now think about this carefully.